Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Plant Amateur. Today we're going to be making life easier by potting plants together. I have these two Pothos plants. I'm pretty sure this one is a marble queen and this one is a snow queen, and I think together they'll make a really pretty pot. And then I also have these two Hoya plants, and I'm pretty sure they're both Hoya Carnosas, but I have no idea if that's true, but they look close enough alike that I'm gonna put them together. Two plants in the same pot make one pot, and that's way easier to keep track of. Without stalling any longer, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Hoyas first. I'm gonna take out the roots were stuck to the tag. Maybe they're happy little gals then. Yay, roots. So both of these are in pond, right? So you can see their roots growing into the water there. Usually I like to wait until all of the water, woohoo, look at that, yay, 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 yay. Usually I like to wait until all of the water has left. I like to wait until all the water is dried out and it's easier just to work with, but I didn't prepare. So we're just going right for it. So there's one. I'm gonna put them all back into this bigger glass. So let me get this one out of here. Do we have any roots? We have roots. Look at these ones. These ones look good too. Yay. Both of these guys do have drainage. So apparently I potted these ones up after the error with the alocasias, if you'll remember that one. Oh no, my timers are going on. Okay, I think I'm all right. I think that's just the 12-hour one. The lights in the background, hey kitty kitty. The lights in the background are set to go off at 8, so we have a little bit more time. The ones in front of me went off, so I think if the lighting changed drastically, that would be why. Just gonna be gentle, pulling these guys out. They don't look like they want to come out. What's going on? No, they're just, why won't you come out? There we go, there we go, there we go. Winner, winner. So we got this big old guy. Lots of roots. Loving the Leca too. Sometimes I think I should just go to Leca instead of having to deal with all of this mess of pond. But I kind of like the pond. I got to do an episode. Oh, there's two plants in here. Neat. I don't really like the mess of pond, but I do like how some plants respond to it. Like some plants just like it more than others. So it's really nice to have the different possibilities to work with. I'm gonna shove all these guys in here. One plant. I'm excited. Got a small problem. I think they're too big. Dang it! I'm getting foiled left and right today. We're just gonna try here. I'm gonna try to position these together so they'll fit in the pot. I'm not giving up, but I do think I'm gonna have to lower the amount. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. It's not bad. It's okay. It's okay, it's gonna be okay. And I don't have too much experience with Hoyas either. I mean, I have quite a few in my collection. I don't really know too much about them. The guy at the store I always go to, Seattle Plant Daddy, the guy where I usually go to get plants, I bought some Hoyas from him recently, and he said blast them and dry them out. That's all he said. He said blast them with light and let them dry out between waterings. And so when I water these guys with the Leca in the pond, I will wait till the reservoir dries out. I will fill it all the way up with water and let them soak it up, especially the Leca. I let them soak up all of that water or, fertilizer. Sometimes, liquid fertilizer is good for pond. And then I drain it out and let the reservoir be what it is. So, for example, this guy will sit in a twin pot. So it's like the same size cup. It's a few ounces smaller. So you can see that the cup sits in the second cup, and then there's this room for a reservoir at the bottom. Oh, there's a big gap. Hold on. I did a bad pot job. pull this guy back out. See if I can't knock the material in there a little bit more. So put this in here. There we go, there's one. And I'll water them up together after, off camera, because I know you guys don't want to watch that stuff. And then here are the 2 pothos plants that will also be going into a bigger pot, actually. These ones are going to be too big. I know the roots are just insane here. Oh, excuse me. These roots are just insane, so I'm going to have to pot them up in a bigger container. Empty this guy out. Empty that guy out. Put him off to the side. And then grab this snow queen here. And she's almost out of water too. That's good. And this one's got great roots too. Look at those. Coming out the bottom and everything. Beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna empty this guy out. And I'm just reusing them because there's no funky smell, like nobody's rotting. It all looks really healthy and well, right? So I'm not worried about any cross-contamination. At least not right now. And as far as I know too, it's never happened to me. So until it does, I'll just keep going with these kind of lazy practices. I'm sure there's somebody out there going, oh my God, that lazy girl's gonna kill her plants. So far, so good. Yep, doesn't smell bad. It smells like earth. All right, so I got to stop saying that. For this one, I'm gonna use these big 24-ounce cups. And I was kind of hoping, yay, they'll still fit in the container. Will they fit in this one? Yay! So I always get cash pots from like local thrift stores and stuff. I found this one. It's a little owl. I think it's so cute, but it's really nice and heavy. And then I also like these kind of mosaic glass. I don't know what to call them, but I always try to, I think this one's for a candle, some kind of candle holder. But I always fill the bottom with rocks if I have a cup that needs drainage. These guys, because they'll live in a pot, like a second cup, I'm not really worried about the drainage. But so we'll fill up this one. You can see I've taken a soldering iron and burnt some holes in the sides and in the bottom as well. And then it'll sit in this pot. And I'll probably put a piece of Leca or two, a small piece of Leca or two in there to increase the reservoir size, just to make it a little bit bigger. All right, loading it up. And I'm hoping that I have enough Leca and pon here to make this work. I think I have more than enough, actually. I don't know why I'm scraping off my hands. I'm just gonna get more on there. Put these two guys together and shove them in there, making sure there's enough room and enough space. I wanna make sure they don't grow into each other either. There. This one has a root that wants to also go down, like along the vine, like the vine has started to root. So I'm gonna try to shove that in there as well. Pick you up a little bit. My girlfriend Marina, if you've watched my other videos, my girlfriend Marina gave me this giant marble queen, and it's so pretty. I'm in love with it. She's given me so many plants over the year. It's only been a year. I'm a little crazy for plants, I guess you could say. So I'm just filling up one side, and I'm gonna go back and try to fill up the other, because I have the plant situated like how I want it to be in the plant. So I'm just trying to fill it up so it stays that way. And it looks like it's gonna. I just gotta backfill a little bit. And backfilling with Leca and pon is not very difficult. It does, I feel like you have to be a little bit more careful, because it is more like the stone. It's a little bit more of an aggressive medium. It's a little bit more rough than just soil and dirt. So you have to be a little bit more careful, I think. Or at least I should, because I'm pretty heavy-handed anyway. It's pretty easy. It's just like soil. And you can easily make a mess too, just like soil. Right in there. That's that root that I was telling you about. I want to make sure that it is covered so it doesn't grow funny. But just enough. Nice. Get off the leaf there. I think we got it, guys. I do think I should put more right there though. We have this much left on the plate. There's more in my tray. There we go. So there you go. Now you can still see the roots in there. You can still see everybody is nestled in. There's plenty of pockets for air. I'm gonna grab a couple of little Leca balls, put in the bottom. So as you can see, there's a little bit more of a reservoir than there was before. You can take bigger Leca balls if you want more of a reservoir. There you go. See, just a little bit bigger. I try to make sure they're both kind of like one's on one side and one's on the other. It's not important. It's going to make the space anyway. But there you go. I'm gonna water these guys in, let them soak up some water for a little bit, and then they'll go back on the shelf. And there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you learned something. If you happen to know what this Hoya is, please don't hesitate to tell me. I'm trying to bring a bunch of plants together into the same pot because I am limited on space, and so I want to get some more plants, so I have to condense the ones that I have. Hence, potting up 2 different kinds of pothos together, except these guys are gonna be so pretty together. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. You know, do the YouTube thing. It's you know, helps me help you. I don't know. Hopefully you found this helpful. But enjoy your day and enjoy yourself.